vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. There's the whistle, and here we go. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right person...
Oh, shooting chance!
Yes.
He's got away with one there.
Size matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Robertson. And this is Neymar. Fires it
Okay,
in.
nice.
Oh, no, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is. It's a huge moment for the game and a shocking moment for him personally, but it happened at the best possible time. This is recoverable.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you'll have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Now that's well seen too. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Croatia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Oh, well measured. And this is Hazard. And that's been drilled in. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Kukçu is fouled. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Looking for the run.
Kehetan Bandre.
Right into his path. He's been bundled over. That is a foul.
Pemburi merah lagi, bos.
Oh, no messing about. It is red. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Well, no question, Jim. The referee has seen that as a professional foul.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Forlan is standing over this one.
The keeper is ultra busy in trying to just get everything in order.
Forlan!
Yeah.
Forlan! That is a beauty! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Header!
Aman, Bang. Sorry,
Oh,
Bang.
nearly, but nearly is nothing. Tries to play it through. Robertson could try cutting inside here.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Bellingham.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Anjir.
I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Araujo. It's Xabi Alonso. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. And here's Forlan. Zanetti. Now he's got space here. Baresi. Rijkaard. Passes short and sharp. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Change of plan here, perhaps.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Croatia have rung the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's
Gila.
not happy with that challenge,
Pass.
but the referee has let it go. Rijkaard. And here's Forlan, looking for a runner. Oh, that was vital. McAllister, Croatia finding their passes. Knocks it into space. And it's been played through.
Ya. Ora kena perasaan nang ngarep
Glitch
lho.
with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He can run onto that. He's away. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And the referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
Astaga, ini main macam apa ini, Bang?
So a Barcelona free kick. Well, the goalkeeper needs to have everything right here. He doesn't want a repeat of what has...
Gila. Spesialis tendangan bebas.
Fantastic!
Selalu gol di situ.
Really is a finish of the highest order. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Rijkaard. Here's Haaland. Well, that's beautifully weighted. An uncompromising challenge. And that has been clubbed away. No, it's come to nothing.
Habrá 3 minutos de
Kukçu.
descuento.
And here's Haaland. Xabi Alonso. And it's Bellingham. And that was very necessary. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Passing nice and neat. Great ball. Big chance! They've scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Trik Ronaldo.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure. And it's half-time here. Reflections on the first half?
Croatia couldn't have really done much worse. At least now they can rethink their game plan and try to refocus. But I have to say, it's looking very unlikely that they're going to get anything out of this game now.
Cambio de jugadores.
Here we go again then.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Araujo. Baresi. And Araujo. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Xavi Alonso. And this is Forlan. Oh, perfectly measured that. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Baresi cuts out the pass. Oh, easy pickings there. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Araujo. Baresi. Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Kokchu. And this is Neymar. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. It's their second corner of the game. Croatia with another chance from a corner. Croatia have their third corner. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Croatia perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Kokchu.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Xavi Alonso. Azar plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And this is Azar. And that is a little undercooked. And it's Bellingham. And the shot! Oh, crossbar! He's missed, but not by that far.
Oh, maybe it was one of those moments when he just caught it too well.
Zanetti, a picture of focus and alertness. Oh, just skips past, it's full on! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't...
Shoots! That's really well manoeuvred. Now, what about a counter-attack? Played right into his path. Haaland is onto this. Neymar. Haaland had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Oh, this is a great position. Zanetti does really well to win the ball there. Kokchu. Alonso, and it's made its way to him. Chance for a shot! It goes to show he is human after all.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Rijkaard. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 11, Hazard, será sustituido por el dorsal 18.
Nanti kata bos.
Gets into some space. It's a good spell of possession, this. And it's Rijkaard. Referee's given a throw. He's in space and looking for options. Rijkaard. McAllister. Kupchu. He's found a way through. He's shifting through the gears here. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That's an imaginative pass. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Pinches it off him. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Araujo. Baresi. And that's that. Croatia can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. Croatia really did suffer for their lack of numbers here.
Well, to be perfectly honest, Peter, it was hard to see any other outcome. Ruthless opponents who were intent on exploiting their very obvious advantage.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The
everybody,
game yet
and
to kick
welcome
off.
to today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running.
Well, down the years, of course, Argentina have produced some of the greatest striking talent ever, and Gabriel Batistuta embodies that. Yeah, he does. And in terms of out-and-out goal-scoring centre-forwards, I can't recall much better.
So you fancy him to score today?
I would think there's an extremely good chance.
And here's Mbappe. Zanetti. Good chance here! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Caceres cuts out the pass. Tonali. And he welcomes it in.
That was lovely, that.
Oh, just skips past his man. Good claim. No margin for error there. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's a throw. And it's Griezmann. The referee's awarded a free kick. Caceres. And this is Eto'o. It's Eto'o! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Eto'o is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Tonali. And smartly reclaimed. And here's Batistuta. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Looking for options for movement. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Griezmann. Now it's Batistuta. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well, that looks a decent ball. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And that has sent him sprawling.
Referee has just said play on.
Now it's Griezmann. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Eto'o! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Still goalless. Reinders. Manchester United look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Well, nicely intercepted. "30 minutes gone. Mbappe, crunching tackle. And it's Zanetti. Szoboszlai, and it's Zanetti. Reinders. And Neymar. That's really well manoeuvred. He won't be happy with that one. Knocks it into space. Aimed beyond the defence. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Dinked through, and it's made its way to him. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Reinders.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
It's a searching pass. And no, that was never going to make it. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Zanetti. Reinders. And he's there to make the challenge. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And he is going into that little black book. Now it's Tonali. That ball looks a good one. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Neymar. Now it's Mbappe.
1 minute added time.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. No luck with that dink over the top. And here's Batistuta. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Manchester United are down to 10 men. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. Neymar! Oh, a decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Parked outside the stadium gate, kindly remove it as it is about to be towed away. Substitution for Manchester United. Number 2, Martin Caceres. Coming on to replace him is number 5, Alson.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
Liverpool looking to pass their way through. Batistuta. That's a throw. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Can he get it through? Zanetti. Tonali. Now that's well seen too. Batistuta. That's an imaginative pass. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Thuram. And it's McAllister. McAllister in acres of space out wide. Reinders. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Plays a sharp little ball here. Tonali. Griezmann. Liverpool can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Deftly away. Almost an hour gone. Has a look and plays it forward.
Manchester United are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
McAllister. Tries to pass it through. It's a little off target. And it's Griezmann. And they've got rid. Tonali unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's through here. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And here's Batistuta. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Yellow or red? It is red. Manchester United now find themselves down to 9 men.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester United are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Tonali can see things, others simply cannot. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Neymar has got himself a free kick. That's very neat. McAllister is always looking to break lines. Oh, now can they counter? He's got away. Oh, he's got to be disappointed with that.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Griezmann cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
It's Neymar! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, what has happened here?
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
McAllister. And here's the chance to counter. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Looking for a runner.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide. Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Neymar! Oh, that's incredible! Save the best for last! What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 9.
Now some movement on the bench,
Griezmann.
and we are going to see a change.
Number 11.
Liverpool
Tonali.
take the lead. Now it's
Number
just a question of
20.
holding on.
McAllister.
Well, the last moments now,
Coming on the
Peter, are going to be
field.
very frantic.
Number
There's still
10.
time for a
Danny
twist or two yet.
Olmo. Number 8.
Mbappe.
Ah,
not done
tahannya.
13. Xabi Alonso. 2 added minutes.
And that will be the final act. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they...
Kok mana ya?
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The
everybody,
game yet
and
to kick
welcome
off.
to today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable.
Croatia against Inter.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, Jim, there he is, the much-storied Gabriel Batistuta. Fair to say, I think he will be a handful.
Well, talk about an understatement, Peter. He's Argentina's greatest number 9, without doubt. I don't think I've ever seen anyone strike the ball with such violence, if I can put it like that. We might well be seeing his iconic celebration in the next couple of hours.
And here's Kukçu, Zanetti, Zanetti, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. Zanetti.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Robertson. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Inter Milan looking to pass their way through. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Looking here to chip it through. Haaland! Oh, that is rather wayward. Davids, and here's Batistuta. Tries to pass it through. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And Batistuta! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Croatia have the chance to go the other way. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Nice-looking ball.
Griezmann really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Looking for a runner. That's good vision. Baresi calmly anticipates. Croatia are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. He's shifting through the gears here. Keeper has taken decisive action. Here's a chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's a simple one for the keeper. 15 minutes till half-time. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, that is one way to stop him. That looks a cracking ball. Bastoni did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Good read, needed to be. Now he's got space here. That's and it's Griezmann. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And there's green grass ahead of him. Haaland receives it in a wide position. Now, who's going to be first to this?
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Now it's Batistuta. Now, can they get him away? Now, that's well seen too. Robertson is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Baresi. Howson. And Zanetti. Kirkchu. Zanetti looking to hit the byline here. Defending of the desperate variety. Now it's Batistuta. Zanetti. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. plenty for both managers to mull over here. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, Peter, there's only one team in it. They might not have made the most of their chances so far, but I see no signs of frustration creeping in. Maybe a bit of fine-tuning during the break, and they should get their reward in the second half.
Batistuta! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Belletti.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Looking for the run. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
No, that was never going to make it. And it's Griezmann. Now it's Batistuta. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. That has not gone well. Griezmann. Played back in. Nicely weighted ball. Baresi. Goalless still. Neither side really getting onto the front foot. Simons. And here's Batistuta. Zanetti. Rijkaard. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's lofted through here. Oh, that's clever. Oh, no joy this time. And that's put paid to a promising move. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. And that is as far as they're going to go. Kukçu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Howson. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Kukçu. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Here's Haaland. Xavi Simons. Xavi Alonso. And the pass is intercepted. Xavi Alonso going full tilt down the left. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Zanetti. Rijkaard. Half an hour gone in the second half. No way through.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And here's Xavi Simons. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now it's Batistuta.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
Nicely shaped ball. And this is Batistuta. And he's... And Batistuta!
Batistuta really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Substitution for Croatia, number 8, Ata Brissal. Number
He's
11,
a sharp little ball here.
Batistuta.
Deep cross.
Coming on the field,
And he's there to
number
clear it.
21, Gabriel Martinelli. Number 13.
Well, that might be that,
Raul.
Peter. Maybe both sides
Substitution.
just going to have to settle for the draw now.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Martinelli. Into stoppage time, and it is still goalless. That's a cute ball. And time is up. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Schlotterbeck. Vardiol. Now, can they get him away? Simon's cross.
Dah elah.
Oh no,
Gak
it's
jelas.
an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is. Well, our first story of the day, and it's a big one. The skipper, to start by doing that, has given everyone a fright, and I think himself too.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Messi. Schlotterbeck. And it's Hakimi. And Hakimi. And it's Oosterwolde.
Bang, bodo amat lah.
Oosterwolde. Schlotterbeck. And Oosterwolde. Tonali. Schlotterbeck. Opts for safety.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, good steal, he just read it. Neymar
Yeah,
is someone with real dynamite in his boots. And he's been shifted off it.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Ayo, ayo.
He's had it taken off him. It's a good look. Oh, what a climb! He's got a goal! They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
After 21 minutes is
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Schlotterbeck. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's one-on-one, goes for a shot! Goal! Croatia! And the comeback is complete. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Croatia take the lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Mati.
And it's Tonali. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Tonali. Croatia have hit a quick-fire double here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Robertson is one whose deliveries we all know about. Now it's Batistuta. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Baresi. Rijkaard. And it's Zanetti. Knocks it into space. Now it's Yamal. DiMarco. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now Tonali. Hakimi. Oh, he's found support out wide. He is just caressing the ball. Caresses it through. It's a goal kick. Croatia looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Can he get it through? Now it's Yamal. Zanetti. Now Howson. Baresi. Robertson, who does have an assist to his name. Neymar. No, he refuses to take the bait.
Neymar.
Pass somewhat off target. Robertson. And it's Rijkaard. Neymar. He's a sharp little ball here. He's picked his way through.
Added time.
Messi. And Hakimi. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd.
Volunteers.
Look, the standout moment of the first half was obviously the own goal, but the current scoreline more than makes up for it.
Croatia are leading by 1 in a finely paced game. It's 2-1 at half-time. And the action is back on the way. All the way back. Vardiol. DiMarco. Haaland pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Xavi Simons. Vardiol. Oosterwolde. Fiore. Turns back here, probably the best option. Now Fiore. Hakimi. And it's Messi. Tonali. Played out wide. And here's Xavi Simons. And it's Simons. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. So what can they conjure from this one?
We could be looking at a game-changing moment.
Robertson. Rijkaard. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's got away. Robertson. Oh, it's played into the area. Oosterwolde with the clearance. And he's there to retrieve it. That's Rijkaard. Neymar. Great vision.
The attendance for this
Ball's
match
gone out
was
of play.
29,514.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That has ended up in no man's land. Croatia finding their passes. And it's Neymar.
Yeah.
Fiore. Simons. And it's Tonali. DiMarco. And it's Simons. To Messi. And he's forced to go back. DiMarco. And it's Messi. Good ball over the top. Big chance!
Suwine,
Well
tangkret
done.
tadi.
Goes down, but nothing given. A heavy challenge. Batistuta. Oosterwolde. And Guardiol. DiMarco.
Cewa berat.
And it's DiMarco. Now Tonali. Hakimi. Out to the right. Fiore's cross. Chance for a shot! He has done it! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games...
Oh, he's been caught napping! He might be in
Cuiman
here!
gue, ya Allah Batistuta,
quick to get it clear
astagfirullahaladzim,
again.
beragam mandek bos.
Croatia really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Not the most accurate pass. It's a pretty loose pass. Khan getting this one clear. Out towards the flank. And he welcomes it in. He's cut it out. And now they can clear their lines. Zanetti is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, that's fabulous.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Tries a shot!
There will be 1 minute added
And
time.
it's Zanetti. And he's whipped it across. Oh, what has happened? Chance!
Nice.
Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof! What a moment of brilliance. And there goes the final whistle. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Batistuta claiming the man of the match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Please watch the screen if you
Croatia
have a ticket.
leave it late.
Gending Tresno.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography,
Hello,
the camaraderie.
everybody, and welcome
The
to
fans have
today's
pulled out
match.
all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
Cak, 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 cak.
So off we go then. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack. With many shaky defences about, getting the right partnership in that department can pay rich dividends as long as there's a good early supply. So playing two strikers can be a real help to this team. I mean, 4-4-2 these days, Peter, gets a lot of criticism, but it's unfair. Any system can work if you've got the right...
Oh,
Aburrit
terrible
ya,
pass.
Chris. Hindi
Could
kayo
move
sa
up a gear
pagdang
here.
maganda.
Looking for the run. Now it's Lopez. He is through here. Shoots!
Oh,
What a wonderful
tolong
goal!
bang.
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now it's Haaland.
Yes.
Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Kukçu. And he stands tall, impenetrable. And that's the end. Could be danger here! Looking to play him in. That looks a good ball through.
Anjir. Anjir.
Kukçu hurtling down that right flank. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That's an imaginative pass. Stood up well to him there. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Croatia really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Well, that has not gone well. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lovely feet. Kukçu did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Urone sayang.
And here's Azar. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Azar can see things others simply cannot. Now, this could be a chance.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, super ball! And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Can he get it through? He might be in here! Well seen, saw that coming. It's good pressing, squeezing the play.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Fermin has created one goal already. That's good vision. He's in space and looking for options.
Yo.
Van Nistelrooy! He's done very well to get to that.
Van Nistelrooy actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Neymar. Batistuta.
Yes, we win.
Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Tries to pass it through. Vermeer!
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that'll be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Croatia can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Ambitious ball here. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Fermin going face-to-face with his great rival. Fermin. That's an excellent interception. Kukçu is always scanning the pitch for targets. Fermin. And it's Van Nistelrooy. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Kukçu. Nice one too, very nice. Neymar. Croatia still this single goal behind. Oh, well measured. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Croatia looking to pass their way through. Zanetti. Zanetti just loves to go forward whenever he can.
Was 29,950.
Oh, a delicate chip through.
Croatia really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Kukçu is fouled. So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Van Nistelrooy. Number 17, Gyökeres. Number 18, Hazard. Number 16,
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Kukçu. Coming on the field.
And that has put paid to that.
Batistuta.
That is as far as they're going to go.
Raul. Number 20.
Batistuta. And Batistuta!
Neymar.
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Batistuta is offering a right smile there.
Hujan ingat di kinarya.
Substitution in progress.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Chance! Croatia have the chance to go the other way.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Baresi. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Neymar is onto it in a flash. Kukçu. Threads one in. Played out wide. Neymar. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Croatia are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Into the last quarter of an hour. And he's lost his man here. Played out to the right. Flings in across.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Ya Allah, bagus depan.
Now it's Batistuta. Looking for options for movement. Zanetti gets rid without sophistication. It's going to be another throw. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Time is running out here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
That's going to go a long way.
Pikiranku.
That'll be a throw-in.
Beh,
Drives it in. Big chance! Certainly not the easiest of chances, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he did so well to adjust himself, Peter. It was just a question of the amount of control he managed to get on it.
Leeds have their second corner now. Neymar gets it away. And here's Rijkaard.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
astagfirullahaladzim.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And he's intervened well there. Oh, that's fabulous. Shapes to shoot! And he hits the net. Tying minutes, and we're all square again.
Sudah menang ya, Bos.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So all square with almost no time remaining. And we're done. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
kancane resen duwe nih bos. Kira gampang. Wah, Mbappe. Ya, niki Messi gondrong iki bos. Blit-blitan yang ngeri iki bos. Ndang.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
Kan wong akeh
Action has
pirang-pirang
already
kok sing
started.
kuwi.
Well, great chance! It's there!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So, a breakthrough already. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Kuat, kiper.
Zanetti. It's Kimmich.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Only partially clear. Rijkaard. Neymar. Now it's Haaland. Good ball, good take. He's had it taken off him. There's the crossfield ball. Howson.
Kudune kowe ngerti.
And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Good switch, that.
Here's Cannavaro. And it's Rijkaard. To McAllister. Kimmich. McAllister. And this is Adriano.
Yo ora rono
And he's
kuwi
shot!
anjir.
And kept
Astagfirullahaladzim.
out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner.
Matiku wis pol-polan.
Costa Curta. And Zanetti. He's in space and looking for options. Messi, Zanetti, McAllister. And it's Rijkaard. Can he finish? Driving, and one more try! It's run loose, who's going to get there?
Tenang.
Referee's had a good look and given a corner. It's their second corner of the game.
Maning apa?
And now they can spring out of defence.
Eish.
Pass somewhat off
Mbappe sing
target.
njaluk, sing dikeki sing
Cannavaro.
Neymar.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
That pass isn't the best. Zanetti gets it clear. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely weighted ball. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now, can they get him away? And he was quick to react. Succumbs to the pressure. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. McAllister has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. That could spell trouble. Can he get on the end of this? And he's had it nicked away. Tries to pass it through. And that has put paid to that.
Karena Parwe.
McAllister,
Karena cepet tuh, bos.
Costa Curta. Cruyff, Costa Curta. Trying to get out of a very sticky situation. Looking for the run. Now it's Haaland.
Allahu Akbar. Nyangkut aja Banggan.
Cannavaro is fouled. Mbappe has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Well, when the ref tells you you're going to get booked next time, you should listen.
And it's Kimmich. Lovely, now then. It's not an especially good pass, that. Great vision. Now it's Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Looking to play him in. Big chance! Really well taken goal. Croatia are back in business. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter.